People always tell me to get a real job because making videos is not one. Well, I'll be a stubborn butt munch and I'll do the next best thing. I'll give each GTA protagonist in this video a job and I'll do it as fast as possible. What's a real job though? It's any type of legitimate work which in real life gives you a salary and would not put you in jail. Things like taxi driver, policeman, delivery driver, train conductor, race car driver and so on. Can you get a real job in each GTA game though? Unfortunately no, and we gotta disqualify GTA 1 and its 2 DLCs because in these games side missions don't exist and the main missions you complete all involve stealing, killing and exploding. GTA 2 is the same because everything you do in this game is either going on frenzies or working for gangs, so I'm sorry guys, but you are out. Every single remaining GTA game qualifies. Let's see how with the fantastic GTA 3. In GTA 3 you're put on a bridge and the mission starts. Yes, a mission. You have to complete a mission so you can do side missions, and the side missions are legitimate jobs. Alright, we have dressed up and we gotta go to Luigi to complete the first mission. Unfortunately for us, completing the first mission is not enough. We gotta complete the second mission too because it's tied up to the first one. But after we complete the first one, I'll immediately search for vehicles which activate side missions, like a taxi. I'll take this taxi to Misty at the clinic, pick her up, drive her all the way back here, park, watch the cutscene, and this way I have a taxi as soon as the mission ends. Which means I can just activate taxi driver. In 2 minutes and 15 seconds I got a real job, woohoo! Well, that was easy. Is it easier in GTA Vice City though? Let's find out. I want you guys to pay attention to the car in the background. Do you see it? It's a taxi and you spawn right over here after this cutscene ends. If I use the definitive edition I can actually skip this cutscene, so maybe I should have used that. But it actually doesn't matter because the timer starts when I make a movement, and this is the movement. There we go. The taxi is right over here, we saw it in the cutscene, and we're gonna go right towards it. This is not a guaranteed spawn, but this time I got lucky. And I got a new job in 9 seconds after stepping into Vice City. What the hell, bro? Making or finding jobs back in the day was so easy apparently, but nowadays it's not at all. So congrats Vice City, let's move on to GTA Advance. GTA Advance is pretty much like GTA 3, we got a mission we gotta pass. My timer started as soon as I made a movement. I had to wait for Vinny to get to the car. We have some cutscenes to watch, we have some vehicles to drive. And as soon as we drop off Vinny over here and watch the cutscene and we are free to roam around, I'm gonna search for a police car or a taxi car. Yeah, I'm searching for one. Oh, there we go, a police car. This was not great, but it's fine. Oh, I got stuck. No, not this way, not this way. Backwards over here. Oh boy, lost lots of time. Is this gonna be faster in GTA 3? Ooh, I think so actually, yeah, it should be. And here we go, I got a drop off the car here. What the hell happened here? Whatever, I gotta step in here to finish the mission. As soon as I spawn, it's gonna try to make me save the game, but no, I'm gonna get into the car and activate the mission. Unfortunately, pressing L and R is not a good combination because pressing L takes you out of the car, so I got out and I got back in and I activated Vigilante, which means I'm a policeman, woo! And unfortunately it took us 9 seconds longer to get a job in Advance. Whatever, let's move on to San Andreas, and as you guessed, San Andreas is extremely easy to get a job in. Just move forward and get a taxi or a police bike. Police bike spawned, plop, get in, CJ, activate Vigilante in 7 seconds, a new winner so far. 2 seconds faster than GTA VC. Good job CJ, you just stepped into Los Santos and you got a job. But okay, how is LCAS? Well, LCAS is like GTA 3. Gotta pass the first mission, so gotta take Vincenzo to the safe house. Vincenzo has been parked here, I gotta get into the safe house. I gotta dress up in some new drip, as the kids say nowadays. Get some riz. I gotta drive Mr. Fancy Pants all the way to the other part of the city, get $100 and then search for a car. Oh, hello officer, this was a fast spawn, holy crap. So I'm gonna get into a car and not get busted. Not get busted. Not get, okay, whatever, I can go to the other cars here, car spawn here, so I can just start from here. I lost a few seconds, but this is gonna be faster in GTA 3 and advance. About 10 seconds faster. This was actually pretty decent, I would say. So getting busted was not actually a bad thing, cause the car spawned pretty quickly. I lost a few seconds, but yeah, whatever. LCS is complete. But how is VCS? Ooh, this will be difficult, right guys? Right? Well, there's gonna be lots of controversy here in the comment section, but let me show you what's gonna happen. I'm dropped in, and plop, complete in less than a second. Why is that? Well, the protagonist already has a job. He's actually in the army, which is an actual job. He gets a paycheck in real life, he has benefits, he has a schedule and so on. So yeah, he already has one, so he doesn't need a new one. I know lots of you are gonna disagree, but I don't care. So far VCS wins in my book. Tell me how much I suck in the comment section. Let's go for GTA 4, which is the complete opposite of this game. First of all, luckily we do have side missions here. Stuff like taxi driver for Roman. You can take his taxi and do taxi driver. Unfortunately for us, this is done way later in the game. We also have most wanted and vigilante, which is, of course, being a police officer, but again that's done much later. So what does that leave us with, guys? We gotta complete a crap ton of missions to unlock taxi driver or most wanted. But I have a different idea, which could save us some time. In a future mission for Roman, before we get initiated and actually do the actual taxi driver mission, we gotta complete a fair. The mission is called Easy Fair. We just gotta complete a bunch of missions until we start Easy Fair. We gotta complete the first mission in the game, of course. The next mission being It's Your Call, in which I have to drive Roman in his taxi to a gambling den. After I pick him up, I gotta drop him off at the taxi depot, and we gotta wait for a phone call, which takes a while. After we do, we can do There Is a Crowd, in which you do drive a taxi, you pick up fares, but these fares are Roman's girlfriend and her friend as well, so this is not a legitimate fare again. So let's pick up the two girls, drop them off at Michelle's house, go dress up to finish the mission, and we gotta wait for 2 phone calls which unlock more missions. First I'll do Michelle's mission, in which I gotta take her to a bowling alley. I'm not actually gonna do bowling because of course I'm trying to be as fast as possible. We gotta drop her off, which pisses off Roman because I should have done his mission first probably. And here we go, finally, this took forever, but we got the phone call. We can do the next mission for Roman, which is not easy fair. We once again have to rescue this knucklehead, and here I'll do something very sweet. We're gonna go to the left side, go right here, he's gonna park, and I'm gonna smoosh him. Usually you gotta chase him up the stairs, but nope. Hahaha, dude is dead. Let's drop off Mr. Romy boy, and here we go, this mission is complete, and the next mission, guys, gives me a legitimate fare, which means the speedrun is gonna be complete as soon as I start the mission and get in the taxi, which is gonna take a few more seconds, more than 18 minutes, goddamn dude, this took forever. But yeah, here we go, complete 18 minutes and something, which honestly is not that bad. Nico just came into the city and he got a job. And of course, guys, if I'm an actual good speedrunner, a proper speedrunner, yes, I could shave off maybe 8 minutes, but I'm not, this is for fun. I'm not a tryhard in GTA 4, I'm a tryhard in San Andreas, but not here. Okay, let's go for the Lost and Damned. It cannot get any worse, right? Yes it can, guys, yes it can, because in this game we don't actually have a side mission which is legitimate. We don't, seriously, look it up, we don't have any missions. So instead of disqualifying this game too, I'll do something else. So in this game we have a character called Stubbs, Mr. Stubbs, who works in politics. Well, he has 2 missions, and after we do his 2 missions, we get an option in our phone called job. Yes, a job for a politician. That means it's legitimate. And of course politicians are super corrupt and whatnot, yeah, I know that, but it's either this or disqualify, so let's start doing missions. Unfortunately we gotta pass a crap ton of missions to reach Mr. Stubbs' missions. And his missions are actually very difficult to complete. First of all, the introduction mission we gotta pass. Alright, here we go, as you can see, 9 minutes for a single flippin' mission. Yes, the future missions are not that huge, but still, it's a lengthy process. Let's start the next mission, Angels in America, and of course complete it too in 12 minutes. Next we have It's War, which is a much more difficult mission than what we saw so far, and has completed in 19.5 minutes, which unfortunately surpasses GTA 4. We have the mission Action Reaction, which will pass in 27 minutes. Holy crap! And here we go, and is a Betas mission which unlocks Stubbs' missions, which is what we want. And boy oh boy, this was not an easy mission, 5 minutes. Alright, this unlocked Stubbs' missions, which we're gonna do right now, starting with Politics. Politics is complete and we have a very useful chopper for the next mission, which is called Off-Route. Let's go. And here we go, guys, we finally beat this mission. Unfortunately we gotta wait for a phone call from Mr. Stubbsy Boy, which is gonna unlock his side mission. Let's start the side mission. There we go, he has to stop talking, and it's official, guys! We got a job in 48 minutes! Let me know if I missed something, because this is ridiculous in terms of a game, you know, it's a game, so it has to be much faster. I'm gonna take my 48 minutes and move on to the Battle of Gay Tony, which... 0 seconds. Why is that? Well, because I work for Tony, who has a legitimate business. Yes, I have a salary, I have a boss. You could call this cheating, but I don't care. To me it's not. Luis has a job and he's very good at it. Let's move on to Chinatown Wars, in which we are in water and we have to go to shore. After we do, pretty much like GTA 3, advance and whatnot, we gotta pass the first mission, because we are currently on a mission. We gotta pass the first mission to start side content. So let's go. And here we go, mission passed, the first mission. We gotta find a taxi now, or a police car, of course, whatever comes first. Alright, let's go to the street and find a taxi or a taxi. Perfect. I could have found a taxi beforehand, but this taxi spawned pretty often, so let's get in. Let's start the mission and... BAM! In less than 2 minutes, a huge difference to the 48 minutes from before. So good job, GTA Chinatown Wars. Let's move on to GTA 5, in which, as you guessed, we gotta pass the whole first section, which takes a lot of time, and we gotta go to Los Santos. But after we do, guys, we get a cutscene with Michael, we skip it, and we start with Franklin, and our timer has stopped. Why is this? Well, pay attention, guys, he has a real job, he's a repo man, he works for Simeon, so his timer stopped 6 minutes and 42 seconds, which is still pretty huge, because we have to pass the whole first section, but still, it's not as bad as GTA Lost and Damned and GTA 4, which was ridiculous, but honestly pretty good still. I was expecting at least an hour for Lost and Damned, but no, we have 4 disqualifications and 2 games in which you're gonna say, oh, bad infos, you cheated. But let me know in the comments, do you actually think it's cheating? For Vice City Stories, the Battle of Gay Tony, and of course for GTA 5, did I cheat? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and a special thank you to Olaveli, Kanen, Case Nice, Dominican, Faith, Shan Pasca, Hish Sastri, Monish Prip, Shinte, Bad Boy Hero, Extreme Stuff, Jebediah, Versetti Gwen, Jim Francescos, and everybody else.